Man, bro, I'm really sitting here like I'm really sitting here like
Hey,
ain't no way my man's left me hanging.
no. I I don't, bro. As a basketball fan, I'm so excited for this. Like this is going to be hands down
Amazing.
amazing, amazing.
Amazing.
But as like I want OKC to win, you had the game in the oh my goodness,
Oh
bro.
my whoa.
They
What?
had it. They had it. But this,
22 turnovers? Bro,
bro,
this is not gonna go the way people think it's gonna go. They're not gonna turn the ball over like that again.
I see. The thing is, I don't know. The turnovers were insane for this
They were
game.
sloppy. Like no. OKC
Very
had
sloppy.
some good like handsy getting in pass lanes and stuff like that. Getting some really good steals without getting fouls called. I don't know how. But
Lou Dort.
but Indy was sloppy, bro. If they just play slow and they don't play sloppy like that,
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. And we back once again. Man, game one of the finals. This is your boy, KD the Wiz, and I'm with my guy. Let him introduce himself real fast.
wavy, what's happening? Let's
What's
get it,
happening, fam?
man.
Hey, I kid you not. I did not look away from the screen the entire game. The entire game.
It was like 6 minutes left, and I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, wait, it ain't a minute left. I thought it was a minute left in the game.
Dog, I'm emotional right now because I don't know how to feel about this. Because as a basketball fan, bro, this game was amazing. For with the turnovers and everything that happened in this game, hands down was really well played by OKC. But I can't even call it luck no more, dog. Like it's
They like that. 2K
48 minutes.
2K.
40. I'm still not calling them that bullshit.
2K.
I'm not. I can't.
2K.
I can't call him that.
This is what I mean. Hallie special. His name is 2K. This is what I mean, y'all. The world's seen it. The world's seen it. 2K.
Like, what if you're OKC? How can you play that any more better than you did?
He like that. He like that.
No, he's not, bro. No, he's not, bro.
He's done it in every series.
Crazy part, they just brung that up at the end of the game. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, bro. They was mentioning how like in the round 1, round 2, and then like go ahead buckets or time buckets within the last 30 seconds of the game.
He like that.
And then I was sitting on the couch watching it, and I seen when he got the ball in his hand. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker finna make it. It's gonna make me mad. He finna make it, bro.
I couldn't believe it.
I could. God. You know why? Because I seen him do it multiple times, and I can't call it luck anymore at this point.
Couldn't believe it.
But man, let's get into game 1 of the NBA Finals. Hands down, this is one of the better finals. It's gonna be one of the better final games for sure. For our opening game.
I was thinking this earlier. I was like, I haven't been this excited for a series like that wasn't LeBron ever. Man. When it's not LeBron, like I care, but I don't care. But this series, oh my God, I am hooked.
Look, I can't wait for Sunday, and they on some bullshit putting the game on Sunday.
Sunday,
yeah,
you just ruined my night.
They on some bullshit putting the game on Sunday.
You just ruined my night. I was looking for tomorrow.
But man, let's get into this game a little bit. Let's just talk about the first quarter and like in the beginning of the game, the lineup change. Casey Wallace in for Hartenstein.
I think it worked good for him.
How do you feel like it worked really well?
I feel like it worked good for him. It was a good balance. They always had a big out there.
See, I honestly felt like it wasn't the greatest move because you're already trying to make adjustments for a team that you shouldn't be making adjustments for at the gate. That's just my opinion. I think they shouldn't have made that adjustment immediately.
Stick with what you stuck with
what
all
you've been winning with. Yeah, stick with what you've been winning with the whole time. Granted, they did. Chet was out there working in that first quarter.
He played well, man.
He played really well. And Hartenstein came in off the bench and made an immediate impact. which I thought was really good.
Yeah.
But your boy showed up.
Who is that?
The one you've been raving about hitting the corner threes.
Who?
Bryant.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, my other bench player showed up too. He was sloppy in the first quarter, but he showed up. You know who?
No, Obi Toppin
Obi Toppin.
came alive. No, his first quarter was horrendous. Like his
Yeah,
first 3 minutes was
yeah,
horrendous. Couple of fouls out the gate. Changing the starting lineup, I felt like that was just like you're showing a move like as if you're not confident immediately.
yeah.
And that was kind of concerning. But the way they came out and played didn't show that at all.
They played well, but like I think if you have both bigs out there now, that's gonna be too slow. That's gonna be
Yeah.
too slow. Indiana's gonna run that, so they
Yeah.
gotta play Hartenstein and little spurts for sure.
And Hallie in that first quarter was ineffective.
Mm-hmm. He didn't do much the whole
Not
first half. I want to
non-existent.
say.
Non-existent. Pascal Siakam was picking spots off of multiple like changes of like switching on defense.
Yeah,
When he got somebody like Cason Wallace down there with him, he was going to that high elbow or that short corner and just shooting right over the top. And I
yeah.
thought that was good. Those were really good plays, and he kept them alive in that first half, first quarter. Really, OKC's help side defense was very impactful tonight.
Oh my God, it was.
And it's going to be a problem for Hadley going forward. That's going to be a problem.
They got to stop driving baseline and thinking they can kick it out to the top of the key. They can't do that.
Yeah.
And the way that Nemhard played in the fourth, that physicality, they got to go like that. They can't be loose with the ball. They got to hold that ball tight.
But they had
right through that contact.
They had like 9 turnovers in the first quarter alone.
Man, they kept on stripping Turner.
Did you see how physical they were? And they were attacking Hallie the whole first quarter, like putting him in switches
the whole game
up court. Yeah, like that was their. So as going forward for Indiana, that's a point of emphasis on defense where we got to find a way to shield him or keep him out of actions. But OKC does so well off ball screening.
Yeah,
and like you can't.
It's they not had like a wide open back cut. What was that in the fourth?
Yeah.
And it was Hallie's man.
And it's not like you can't pay attention to Shea because when Shea has the ball in his hands and he gets 2 feet into the paint, he's more likely going to shoot it. But like then you're worried about the kick if he does.
Yeah.
So like that alone is going to be a problem for Indy. But Obi Toppin, oh my goodness. Over 5 made threes or 5 threes made this game?
Let's see. Yeah, 5 for 8. And he missed a couple to start, and then he caught fire.
I think that was nerves, but he also, like, you can tell OKC seemed very poised in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But they let their foot off the gas.
I think it was like halfway through the third. Halfway through the third, they started to Indy started to build, and it was really, I want to say, like within that last minute or two in the third, that's when Indy cut it from maybe like 14 to about 8 or something like that. They might have kicked it back up to 9 because I think SGA hit that 3, but that's where they started that little momentum, and from there they just inched their way back. Man, it was beautiful to watch. You just seen it coming. Man, it took down to what, 0.3 seconds?
They are a 48-minute team for real. Like, this is not a difference, man. 24-6?
Oh, man.
That's insane. And you lost the game?
Indy is not going they're not gonna play perfect, but they're not gonna play this bad again, bro. And now they got, like I keep saying, like they got more confidence than ever now. What do you mean?
Yeah, they stole game 1. And we talked about this in the last pod. If they can still game 1, that's gonna change a lot of aspects for everything. And if I'm OKC, you played the game so well into that mid-third quarter in that last 3 minutes where it wasn't like your defense was lackluster. You were giving up rotation. Like, they got caught in the blender.
They couldn't find an answer. Yeah, they couldn't find an answer. The whole time, that whole run, that was.
It seems like it's something about this Indy team where when they need a bucket and they need a shot to go down, it's not always the main guy hitting the shot.
Yeah,
It's
Nemhart had
somebody.
a couple of good threes. He rattling
Man,
in one. I'm like, ooh wee, but
when it
but
was
top and shot one. That thing, I didn't even know it went in. It was so clean. It said, "Doom."
what was it, 109 to 105, and then Nehmart hit that three, made it 108 to 109. I'm like, bruh, like what it
Look, he only made 2 threes, and it was those back-to-back threes he made.
timely buckets, man.
Timely buckets. And then him and SGA was going at it. I love to see that them two going at it at the end of the game like that. Like that just sparked it even more.
Yeah, when he
And you
bumped
know,
him at the free throw line.
yeah. And you know
Yeah,
Dort's over there too.
I like that
So it's like,
animosity. I like that.
yeah.
but, but nah, man, like this series is gonna be really good.
Yeah. This is the
Uh,
future of basketball, everybody.
and
Team
hey,
basketball, fight to the end.
hey, for all my young guys out here watching or tuning into the pod, let this be known right now. If you want to see how to play defense, you need to be watching this OKC. Watch that first half and watch how they were getting after it.
Yeah.
In the passing lanes, they were so disruptive. It was insane. Like they threw so many multiple possessions in the first half on defensive side where they changed the pace
And it wasn't just one person. Every time it was 2 to 3 people, and every
all the
time.
time. Haliburton never seen one person.
Shout out to
It was,
Caruso.
man, he spark plug off the bench. He played really well. I think they should have left him on the floor in the
Mm-hmm.
last 3 minutes instead of bringing back Case and Wallace. Kay
Yeah,
Watson didn't play bad. I don't
yeah.
think he played a horrible game, but I think they needed that defensive more presence in those last 3 minutes.
The high IQ, man.
Man, and that just goes to show you a team that scores 118 points, been like almost averaging that in a game. What they only cracked tonight? Only 111.
Hmm. On a bad
My
night.
on that was a really bad night, and they came out with the dub. And my OKC's only usually giving up to about 107. So like this is gonna be the battle of like who's gonna really be able to implement their style of play better.
Yeah, and Indiana didn't get to do it until the fourth quarter, and they like we keep saying they got off to a bad start. I don't see a great outcome for OKC second game unless somehow Indiana comes out and plays horrible. SGA had 38 tonight, man. Like, not saying that he's not,
On how
not
many shot attempts though?
99. Nah, just kidding. Let me see. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah,
14 for 30.
yeah, buddy. That's
Don't do my boy dirty.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
38 of them.
yeah. It's rough,
And then for Indy, you had everybody sprinkle in a little bit.
man.
It was, man, beautiful basketball.
I am so excited. Like I am hyped right now because that game had me locked in from the start to the finish. For all 48.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping they went to OT. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see some more.
OKC had their foot on the pedal the whole game until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, majority. Let's put it majority of the game into that
Yeah.
3 minutes where you seen the pace get really high. They were scoring rapidly for them last 3 minutes, and it did not look good. Like watching, if you're OKC, you're watching this happen. Like okay, like we can score. We're like we still seem like we're getting in control, but you're not.
Yeah.
The pace is getting out of control for you. You're taking people are shooting the threes that shouldn't be shooting the threes at those moments at those times. And granted, some of them threes were like pretty wide open.
Yeah.
But I think you can get a better shot.
Yeah. Dort had one rattling and out, late in the game.
Right. Dort shot like 4 or 5 shots in the first quarter, which surprised me.
Yeah, he missed them, but then he caught fire.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I don't think Dort is going to be able to do that again, though. I mean, he's good, but just let's look at history. He didn't do it every game last series. He didn't do it, every
That's
game
correct.
first series. So, um,
And J Dub, buddy, what happened?
yeah, 17.
Yeah, like it.
Hey, Holmgren only had 6 and Hartenstein had 9.
That's the problem.
That's 15 points. Remember I told you they're not
Yeah.
gonna do more than Cat?
Mm.
That's what I mean.
See, now, I think Chet, he has to be more aggressive. He if he's gonna be the 5 and
He's
they're gonna
what?
play a small lineup like that, he has to be aggressive.
Yeah, he's like the biggest guy out there aside of Turner. So,
Mm-hmm.
he got to. And I was gonna say that too. Like Turner had a very quiet night. I don't know what he had, but he had 15 points, and I just feel like he missed stuff that he would normally make. Or like I said, they stripped him. So I really see
Yeah.
Indiana like might win by like 10 points game 2. I feel it, man. I feel it.
See, I don't think no game is gonna be more than a 3-point margin now. To be
I
real.
I don't think that OKC, if Indiana gets off to a good start, I don't think that Indiana or OKC is gonna be able to handle it.
See, I think OKC, they played this game almost perfect.
And Indy played it absolutely the opposite. Horrible
Yes.
as you could play it.
And I think with OKC, it's just the fact of like those last 3 minutes of the game, your foot was off the gas. The pace got way too high for y'all to keep trying to go back and score. And then the timely shots made by the Pacers was, I'm gonna be honest, it was incredible.
2K.
He didn't do it. He literally he shot
It's the
damn
team though.
shot, bro.
It's the team though. The team though. It's like you playing 2K, man. I don't know. Something about you just watching them. I just feel like I'm holding the game.
Bruh, he makes my head hurt. He really does, because it baffles me on how he's making this bullshit happen.
And I know you, because you'll see it and you'll just sit there like lost in your world. Like you can't believe what you just seen.
Like it's he's like that little ass gnat and that fly around in your house, bro. That keep buzzing you in the middle of you trying to sleep and you just can't get him.
Yeah.
But no, OKC, you have to finish the job.
Yeah.
You
finish
came in
quarters.
finish
quarters.
Second half, really more than anything. But you came in as a favorite. You're not the underdog. You are the clear-cut favorite in this series. So now knowing that, and now understanding that you can't be giving away games, because you've seen this Indiana team do it not once, not twice, 4 now.
I was gonna say not thrice,
but like 4 times now, where you got to look at them like, hey, we have to play all 48.
Yeah, all 48.
Man, I can't wait for game 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be electric. Who you think gonna take it?
Oh, OKC.
Okay.
Yeah. OKC by +3. That's it.
Come to the dark side, my brother.
No, I'm not. I refuse. See, look, I came prepared. I was gonna prepare to talk shit. I got the blue durag. I was ready to go. I was hyped. And then I seen that bullshit happen, bro.
I was sitting here struck, like I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, I know you. I just knew how this was gonna go, man. We can't believe it.
Yeah, bro. Like, this how you know, for all the fans who think just because they're small market teams, it's not going to be great basketball, it's going to be background noise. You're sadly mistaken, buddy.
Yeah,
this is going to be
this is
intense.
Hooping.
This is basketball at its purest
101
form, and I cannot wait, bro. Like, I'm like hyped.
They put on a clinic. Both teams put on a clinic tonight. Coaches, shout out to the coaches.
Yes,
shout out to the coaches.
Making adjustments and making.
Shout out to the referees because I didn't feel like it was too many like, oh, why you calling that calls? Like, no, they
Yeah,
called a really good game, man. And like we said, like we want to let these players play, and they let them play, man.
yeah. How did you feel about that last challenge call? Real fast.
Um, I think like you definitely see the contact when he reached in. It might have been contact like on the shoulder.
Yeah.
But I mean they call what they call, but I mean I
I
it could have been
I'll be
something.
honest. I think they got it right. I think it's really marginal contact on like
Okay.
Wallace and Pascal Siakam, and things it ain't like it hurt him.
So what's marginal contact? It's like they're both like going for it at the same time. Accidental.
like accidental marginal contact where it's like it's not enough to be considered truly a foul.
Yeah.
Um, but it's it's basically what how the refs see it and what they
Yeah.
consider marginal. Because what I may see as marginal contact may be like a blatant foul for somebody else. Like
Right.
I think kind of depends on what they're taught to see, and then how they're like they just got their assessment of it too. But
Hmm.
man, I'm I'm lost for words. The Pacers up 1-0 on this series. Don't fear.
Come
The
on
Thunder
Sunday.
the Thunder will be here to tie it up.
Come on Sunday.
But hey, quick question. I know you don't pay attention to this too much, but Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley play tomorrow for 100K, 1-on-1 to 30. Who you got winning?
Be easy.
My man. We on the same page. Michael Beasley, something different, better.
Yeah, and it's a height advantage too.
Yeah, I think they only playing 4 dribbles too, and he don't really need too many 4 dribbles. And he said it best. I'm your favorite player. And
Oh,
he really is though.
yeah.
Like, like
Yeah.
everybody
I've
love
heard that.
Beasley. But
What time
man,
they play?
it will be on pay-per-view for TNC. Shout out to TNC because they changing basketball though, for real. We talk about it another time. We're gonna cover it sometime later. But hey, once again, it's the show. It's your
It's
boy
the
KD the
show.
Wiz, and with my boy Wavy right here. And that was just the recap of game 1. Can't wait to catch y'all on game 2. Catch
Mm.
you later.
See ya.